The world of fat loss is a maze of conflicting advice and empty promises. Forget calorie counting, endless cardio, and bland diets that leave you hungry and frustrated. The fitness industry profits from your confusion, selling complexity and quick fixes that never last. It's time to cut through the noise and return to a simple, effective approach, one that works with your body, not against it. We'll focus on what truly matters: nutrient density, hormonal balance, and metabolic efficiency. This is your exit from the confusion. Let's get started. Welcome to the carnivore approach to fat loss. No carbs, no sugar, no processed junk. Eat animal products and nothing else. It's that simple. By removing the foods that disrupt your metabolism, you let your body burn fat for fuel. No calorie obsession, no meal timing stress, just real nutrient-dense food. This isn't a fad, it's a reset. No gimmicks, no cheat days, no expensive supplements. Commit to this and you'll see real results. Fat loss, muscle gain, and energy like never before. They're ready to take control? Let's go. Control. I'm Jonathan Griffiths, a carnivore bodybuilder who's lived this transformation. I tried the standard advice, chicken, broccoli, oats, and still struggled with energy and inflammation. Switching to a meat-only diet changed everything. Better health, strength, and fat loss. This guide is my blueprint, tested on myself and my clients for real sustainable results. We'll break down the science, the training, and the practical steps to get you lean and strong. No carbs, no nonsense, just results. The fat loss is about hormones, especially insulin, the master fat storage switch. Carbs spike insulin, keeping your body in fat storage mode. The carnivore diet eliminates carbs, dropping insulin and unlocking your fat stores. With low insulin, your body is forced to burn stored fat for energy. This isn't magic, it's biology. Remove the trigger and your body shifts from storing fat to burning it. That's why carnivore works. Hunger ruins most diets, but not carnivore. Protein and fat from meat keep you full and satisfied for hours. No more blood sugar crashes or constant cravings. You'll naturally eat less, often just 1 or 2 meals a day without even trying. This effortless satiety makes fat loss sustainable and frees you from food obsession. Consistency is easy when you're never hungry, and that's the real secret to lasting results. Your body thrives on nutrient-dense foods, not empty calories. Animal products like red meat deliver essential vitamins, minerals, and complete proteins, without plant anti-nutrients that block absorption. Every bite fuels muscle, metabolism, and energy. Choose real nourishment, not fillers, and become a stronger, healthier you. Most of us run on sugar, needing constant carbs for energy. The carnivore diet flips the switch, teaching your body to burn fat instead. After an adaptation period, you unlock stable energy, mental clarity, and effortless fat loss. You're no longer fighting your biology, you're finally working.
Carnivore Optimized. This isn't just an ebook, it's a call to arms. This is a radical blueprint for those who refuse to bow to the modern health crisis. It's built on ancestral truth, forged in pain, and written by Jonathan Griffiths, autistic athlete, spine disease warrior, and founder of Carnivore Muscle. This 80-plus page guide dismantles the lies we've been sold and hands the power back to you. You'll learn why meat heals and fake food harms, how to restore energy, hormones, and focus, strength training without burnout, tools to beat fatigue, gut issues, and brain fog, how to stay strong in a weak world. Every purchase is a stand against the globalist agenda, fueling a movement to return health, power, and freedom back to the people. Rebuild yourself. Reclaim your fire. Own your biology. Download now.
Not all calories are created equal. Your body burns more energy digesting protein than fat or carbs, a metabolic tax called the thermic effect of food. Choosing steak over a bagel means you're fueling your body's internal furnace, burning more calories and making every meal a strategic investment in fat loss. When you're losing fat, your body can burn muscle or fat for energy. High protein intake protects your muscle, keeping your metabolism high and your body strong. This is the protein sparing effect, your nutritional insurance against muscle loss. Stay lean, strong, and defined by prioritizing protein on your fat loss journey. Protein is the king of satiety, making you feel full and satisfied. A protein-rich meal triggers gut hormones that tell your brain you're full and suppress hunger. When you base your diet around meat, cravings fade. Calorie control becomes effortless and you feel strong, focused, and in control. Eat meat, kill cravings, watch fat melt away.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle.
Most of us are sugar burners, relying on carbs for energy and constantly refueling to avoid crashes. The carnivore diet shifts your body to burn fat, its most stable energy source. Once fat adapted, your energy is steady, you're free from sugar crashes, and you can train harder and recover faster. As your body becomes more adept at burning fat for fuel, a fascinating and powerful process kicks into gear: ketosis. When carbohydrate intake is extremely low and your liver's glycogen stores are depleted, your liver begins to convert fatty acids into special molecules called ketone bodies. The three main ketones are acetoacetate, beta-hydroxybutyrate, often called BHB, and acetone. These are not a metabolic waste product or a sign of danger. They are a highly efficient and clean-burning alternative fuel source. They are a perfectly normal part of human metabolism, designed to fuel us during periods when carbohydrates are scarce, which was a pretty common scenario for our ancestors. One of the most remarkable benefits of ketones is their ability to fuel the brain. Your brain is a very energy-hungry organ, and it cannot use fatty acids directly. In a sugar-burning state, it relies almost exclusively on glucose. This is why you feel mentally foggy and irritable when your blood sugar drops. Ketones, however, can easily cross the protective blood-brain barrier, providing your brain with a stable and potent source of energy. Many people who enter ketosis report a significant enhancement in mental clarity, focus, and cognitive function. The brain fog lifts, replaced by a sharp, steady stream of thought, free from the highs and lows of glucose metabolism. This state of nutritional ketosis is not to be confused with diabetic ketoacidosis, or DKA, which is a dangerous medical condition that occurs in type 1 diabetics. In a healthy, functioning body, ketosis is a tightly regulated and completely safe metabolic state. Your body has feedback mechanisms in place to ensure ketone levels remain within a healthy physiological range. For the carnivore athlete, ketones are a real superpower. They are muscle-sparing, meaning they help preserve your lean mass during a fat loss phase. They also have a powerful appetite-suppressing effect, making it even easier to maintain a caloric deficit without feeling that gnawing hunger that derails most diets. Ultimately, ketosis is the biochemical proof that your fat adaptation process is working at full capacity. It's the signature of a body that has successfully switched from running on carbs to running on fat. While being in ketosis isn't the only goal, being fat adapted is more important for performance. The presence of ketones signifies that you have successfully unlocked a superior fuel pathway. You are providing your brain with a premium energy source and giving your body a metabolic advantage that supports both fat loss and mental performance, turning you into a more focused, efficient, and resilient athlete from the inside out. The ultimate prize of this entire process is achieving true metabolic flexibility. This is the ability of your body to efficiently switch between fuel sources based on what is available. A sugar burner has very poor metabolic flexibility. They are stuck in one gear, completely dependent on a constant supply of carbs. A fat-adapted carnivore, on the other hand, develops a sophisticated and adaptable metabolism. Your body becomes a master at burning dietary fat for immediate energy, but more importantly, it becomes exceptionally good at seamlessly tapping into your stored body fat whenever needed. This is the key that unlocks the door to your fat stores and throws it wide open. Think of your stored body fat as money in a savings account. For a sugar burner, chronically high insulin levels act like a bank manager who refuses to approve any withdrawals. No matter how much you ask, the answer is always no, and the bank just encourages you to make more deposits. By becoming fat adapted and keeping insulin low, you effectively fire that bank manager. You now have direct 24/7 access to your savings. When you're between meals or during a workout, your body doesn't panic. It simply makes a withdrawal from your fat stores, providing a smooth, steady supply of energy without any drama. This enhanced ability to access and burn your own body fat is what makes fat loss feel so different on a carnivore diet. It becomes less of a struggle and more of a natural process. You're not just losing fat because you're in a caloric deficit. You're losing fat because you fundamentally re-engineered your body to be a better fat burner. This is why fat-adapted athletes can perform long bouts of exercise in a fasted state without bonking or hitting the wall. They're carrying their fuel with them, and their bodies know exactly how to use it, preserving precious muscle glycogen for the most intense explosive efforts. This state of metabolic flexibility gives you an incredible advantage, not just for getting lean, but for maintaining it long term. Your body is no longer working against you, desperately trying to cling to every fat cell. It has become a cooperative partner in your health journey, efficiently managing its energy resources and readily letting go of excess storage. By committing to the process of fat adaptation, you are not just dieting. You are upgrading your metabolism, turning your body into the highly efficient fat-burning machine it was always meant to be, and making sustainable leanness your new, effortless default state. On a carnivore diet, your training should evolve. Forget endless gym hours, focus on high-intensity, low-volume workouts. Train harder, not longer. Short, intense sessions preserve muscle, boost hormones, and maximize fat loss. 3 to 4 brief workouts a week are enough to sculpt a lean, powerful physique, freeing up your time and energy for life. For a lean, strong carnivore physique, focus on the big compound lifts, squats, deadlifts, presses, and rows. These movements activate hundreds of muscles, drive strength, and send a powerful muscle-preserving signal. Keep your training simple and intense. Pick 2 or 3 lifts, warm up, and give your all. Build your foundation on these movements for a lean, functional, and powerful body. The word cardio often conjures up images of miserable hour-long slogs on a treadmill staring at a wall while you try to burn off the calories from last night's meal. On a carnivore diet, this form of chronic, steady-state cardio is largely obsolete and, to be honest, it can even be detrimental. Long-duration, moderate-intensity cardio can elevate cortisol, a stress hormone that encourages muscle breakdown and fat storage, especially around the midsection. It can also ramp up your appetite, making it harder to maintain a natural caloric deficit. We need to completely reimagine the role of cardiovascular exercise. It's not a primary tool for fat loss. It's a strategic tool for metabolic health. Instead of mind-numbing jogging, think in terms of short, intense bursts of activity. This could be something as simple as sprinting. A few all-out 100-meter sprints with full recovery in between provide a powerful metabolic stimulus that is much more aligned with the high-intensity nature of our strength training. Sprints can improve insulin sensitivity and boost growth hormone, both of which are highly beneficial for fat loss. Other options include pushing a weighted sled, performing kettlebell swings, or using an assault bike for a few rounds of intense intervals. The key is that the duration is short, the intensity is high, and the goal is metabolic conditioning, not calorie burning. Another powerful and often overlooked form of cardio is simply walking. A long, leisurely walk, especially outdoors in the sun, is a low-stress activity that aids in recovery and promotes fat burning without spiking cortisol. It's the perfect complement to your intense lifting sessions. It helps clear metabolic byproducts, reduces stress, and gets you moving without putting additional strain on your system. Think of walking as active recovery. It's a way to gently nudge your body to use fat for fuel during a low-intensity state. This is a far more intelligent approach than punishing yourself with chronic cardio that leaves you tired, hungry, and catabolic. Ultimately, your approach to cardio should be polarized. Your intense activity should be very intense but very short, like sprints or high-intensity interval training. Your low-intensity activity should be very low stress and can be done for longer durations, like walking. The vast middle ground of moderate intensity, long-duration cardio is the metabolic dead zone you want to avoid. By using these strategic tools intelligently, a couple of brief sprint sessions and daily walks, you can support your fat loss goals and improve your cardiovascular health without undermining the muscle-preserving, metabolism-boosting work you're doing with your diet and strength training. You've ditched carbs and embraced steak, but suddenly progress stalls. The culprit, dairy. Cheese, cream and yogurt may be carnivore friendly, but they spike insulin and pack hidden calories, halting fat loss. Try cutting all dairy for 30 days, no exceptions. For many, this simple change reignites results and brings back that lean, energized feeling. Starving yourself isn't the answer for fat loss. Chronic undereating slows your metabolism, causes muscle loss, and leaves you tired and frustrated. Instead, eat enough protein and fat, especially on a carnivore diet. Fuel your body properly, protect your muscle, and turn your fat loss phase into a success. In the age of information overload, it's easy to chase hacks and forget the basics. But real results come from mastering fundamentals. Eat nose to tail, drink water with salt, lift heavy, sleep well, and be consistent. Forget shortcuts. Build your foundation. Master the basics and the results will follow. You've been disciplined, eating meat, training hard, but now you've hit a plateau. Your body adapts, slowing your metabolism. That's where fat cycling comes in, alternating high-fat and leaner days to keep your metabolism guessing and fat loss moving. It's an advanced strategy for breaking through, not for beginners, but it can unlock the next level. The cornerstone of a successful fat cycling protocol is the high-fat day. This is not a cheat day, it's a strategic and purposeful overfeeding on carnivore-approved foods. On these days, you will intentionally increase your consumption of fatty cuts of meat. Think fatty ribeye steaks, 73-27 ground beef, pork belly and salmon. The goal is to push your calorie and fat intake significantly higher than your baseline, all while keeping protein high. This serves a critical psychological and physiological purpose. Psychologically, it provides a welcome break from the leaner days, increasing satisfaction and making the entire plan more sustainable. You get to feast guilt-free, knowing it's part of the plan. Physiologically, the high-fat day is where the metabolic magic happens. This surge in calories and dietary fat sends a powerful signal to your brain and endocrine system. It primarily boosts the hormone leptin. Leptin is your master satiety and metabolic regulating hormone, and its levels tend to fall during a prolonged period of caloric restriction. Falling leptin is a key trigger for metabolic slowdown. By spiking calories with a high-fat day, you can trick your body into thinking the famine is over, causing a rise in leptin levels. This in turn can help upregulate your thyroid hormone production and increase your overall metabolic rate for the subsequent days. A typical approach is to schedule 1 or 2 high-fat days per week. Often these are best placed on your heaviest training days, like a heavy squat or deadlift day. This allows you to use the extra energy to fuel a powerful workout and kickstart recovery. On these days, don't be shy. Eat until you are comfortably and completely full. Add butter to your steak. Choose the fattiest ground beef you can find. The goal is to create a significant energy surplus. This replenishment of energy stores and the hormonal reset it triggers are what will prime your body for the fat burning that occurs on the leaner days that follow. It's crucial to understand that this is a controlled refeed, not an all-out binge on junk. You are still strictly carnivore. The high-fat day is all about increasing the quantity of quality animal fats, not about reintroducing carbs or processed foods. By keeping it clean, you get all the metabolic benefits without the inflammatory and insulinogenic consequences of a traditional cheat meal. This strategic feast keeps your metabolism from getting lazy, refills your psychological fuel tank, and sets the stage for accelerated fat loss in the days to come, turning your body into a more dynamic and responsive fat-burning engine. After a high-fat day, you enter the push phase. Leaner days focused on fat loss. Shift to lean proteins like sirloin, chicken, or whitefish, and reduce added fats. Keep protein high, calories low. Your metabolism is primed to burn fat. Alternate high-fat and lean days for maximum results. This push-pull system helps you break plateaus and achieve your fat loss goals. Here's your blueprint for fat loss. Build every meal around high-quality fatty cuts of beef, lamb, or bison. Hit your protein target, 1 to 1.5 grams per pound of goal body weight. Eat 2 big meals a day. No dairy, no processed foods. Salt your food, hydrate, and keep it simple. Master this. And you're halfway to your goal. Fat loss isn't just about diet or workouts, it's built on daily rituals. Prioritize quality sleep, get morning sunlight, manage stress with mindfulness, and ground yourself in nature. These simple habits optimize hormones, boost energy, and help your body burn fat all day. Combine them with your meal plan for real, lasting results. Here's how a week looks. 3 full-body training days, each fueled by high-protein, high-fat meals with active recovery, walking, sunlight, and stress management on the other days. Sunday is for rest and prep. Daily rituals like morning sun and sleep are your foundation. This simple blueprint keeps you consistent and drives real results. The Carnivore Code is built on 3 pillars: simplicity, consistency, and results. Eat meat, drink water, lift heavy, sleep well. That's it. Consistency turns simple actions into powerful results. Embrace the code and the transformation will follow. You have the blueprint, the knowledge, and the tools, but action is what matters. The journey starts with your commitment. Right now, not tomorrow. No more excuses. Take action, clear the junk, and embrace the process. This is your call to action. Stop wishing, start doing. Carnivore clarity, let's get to work. Smash like, subscribe, and join the movement.